guys, I don't know what just happened, but it just shut me off. So I'm just going to start again. Maybe you saw the beginning of the other one, I'm not sure, but something's wrong. It was giving us trouble the other night as well. So we're making Southwestern chopped salad with cilantro lime dressing and a peanut butter chocolate spread. So what I was saying was, I have my lettuce in the bowl. My husband washed it and spun it in the salad spinner about a week ago. And because I'm storing it in stainless steel with a lid, you have to make sure it's airtight. My lettuce still looks like it's, just freshly done. There's nothing wrong with it. It's in great condition. So that's one way to preserve your lettuce. But make sure you spin it dry. You don't want to have all that extra moisture. So the only thing that gets a little brown is the ends, but that happens no matter what. So I just pull those right off. Now I'm making this chopped salad. Normally I would just rip my lettuce, but I want to make it small because it's a chopped salad. So, I didn't wash this lettuce myself, and I always am a little bit picky about what's left on the thing, so I just got to check them all. Yeah, see, I don't like any brown on my lettuce, so. Okay, so I take my lettuce, get that end off, and I'm using a nylon knife. A nylon knife is going to prevent the oxidation that comes with the metal knife on your lettuce. So I'm going to take the knife and I'm going to first cut right down, this is just romaine, cut down the rib and cut it in half. And then I can just stack it up. Now I want this nice and small since it's a chopped salad. And that's why, like I said, that's why I'm using the nylon knife. And that way it will preserve the lettuce a little bit longer too if the ladies don't eat all of it, which they probably won't because it's going to be a big salad. So I'm just going to make it nice and small. And you don't want to go too rough on it because it'll bruise the lettuce. So the less aggressive you can be, the better. But it will, it does bruise it a little. Also, I wanted to talk about the bowl I'm using. I'm using it doesn't look like it's much because it's not very deep, but it's very wide. I like this for a salad because I find that when you have a really deep bowl, it's like all lettuce on the bottom and all the toppings on the top. When you get to the bottom, there's nothing left. But in this nice shallow but large bowl, every scoop can get a little bit of everything. So that's why I like that. So we're going to put some lettuce in here. Okay, I'm very, very excited today for the Heart to Heart Symposium with Amare. I cannot wait for that. This one's a little rough too. See, those are the lettuces I would have dealt with before, but my hubby doesn't have the same standard for that kind of stuff as I do. He just eats it. That stuff bothers me. So anyway, the Heart to Heart Symposium I'm super, super excited about. I had just such an interesting day yesterday with just talking to somebody who's really struggling, and I just felt like God showed me there's such a need for talking about mental wellness, and so I'm really pumped about what I'm going to learn this weekend about that so that I can help more people. So that's kind of what's on my mind today. I'm thinking about it a lot. I'm thinking about this woman I was talking to yesterday and how much I care about her, and just how much God cares about her. And I don't know, it's just very, very interesting process. So anyway, so we're just going to chop this up. Hi, Brittany. Okay, I should have chopped some of it up ahead of time. I didn't think of that. But everything else is fairly prepped. And this is great because I have more lettuce coming and I needed to use this up. So this is a great recipe choice. I was going to make, I'm just going to rip this little one up. I just saw it last night on, I don't know where it was, but someone took cabbage. And I know you've probably seen it. People do this cabbage thing where they slice it and cook it like they cook it like a steak in the oven. I'm sorry, but cabbage is not a steak. But anyway, it's just like a big slab of cabbage. Well, anyway, they cooked it up and then they put sauce and cheese on it like a pizza. I was like, that's an interesting idea. Because it was, it'll stay nice and firm, and then you could put your pizza toppings on it. They said it was delicious. And I have, in our home, we have had sauce on sauteed cabbage before, so I'm thinking that would probably be very good. Let me just finish up this little bit of lettuce that's left. Whoops. that big piece just fell in. I'll just rip it real quick. Okay, get rid of this stuff that's no good. All right. So, get rid of this piece. And that one's... All right. Oh, he left a little stem on there. Get rid of that. All right, and I'll just chop this a little bit. All right, so the Southwestern chopped salad. I'm sure you can add whatever you want to this. I mean, if you really like it, you can add some like jalapeno pieces, some fresh cilantro into the salad itself. Beside, you know, outside of what's going to go in the dressing, you could do that as well. Typically with a chopped salad, you dress it before you serve it. So I probably won't do that because the ladies are not coming till 11. Okay, so let me move. No, I still need that. So this is what we have. So we have this big shallow bowl so that we can get toppings everywhere. And then you put a can of black beans, which I already washed and got ready. Corn, which I just used frozen and, you know, got it all defrosted. This is a little more than you're supposed to have, so I'm just going to leave a little left in the bowl because I don't want to do too much, and I'm just going to kind of shush it? I don't know. Mix it around a little bit. And then it's supposed to be an orange pepper, but I only had yellow, so we got 2 yellows. So the color contrast is going to be a little off, but that's okay. And then green onion, which I've already chopped, which is going to be yum, yum. And tomatoes. Now, for me, I do not enjoy a tomato bursting in my mouth. That's just my preference. That kind of grosses me out. I know it's weird, but that's just my preference. But for the sake of having a salad that there could be leftovers, I like to use cherry tomatoes, and I like to leave them whole because then they don't make the salad all soggy. So I'm just going to leave them on here whole just in case there's leftovers. Okay. So I know it seems crazy, but that's the salad. Now, actually, what would probably be really yummy is some cheese on there, but that's the salad. That's how it goes. So put this aside, and we're going to make the dressing. So so I'm going to throw that in my blender. Now, it did say to use avocado, and if you don't have avocado, it said a vegan yogurt, but I think you can do any yogurt if that's all you have. And I went to the store to get, okay, so this is tissue paper. They say you can ripen avocados in a brown paper bag, but I didn't have a brown paper bag, and I had some tissue paper from my Amari package I got the other day. So I put them in here, and they are a little more ripe than they were. They're not quite ripe enough, but if you have yogurt, unsweetened yogurt, you can do something like that too. What did I do with my knife? Oh, I washed it. All right, so I'm gonna just double this because I made quite a bit of salad. And then I can have some extra on the side. That came apart pretty good, so it's not so underripe. Okay, let me get rid of this. And it's very nice looking inside. I need a napkin. Okay. Yeah, there's no blemish or anything in there, so that's nice. All right, so we're just going to throw this whole thing in here. I'm cracking up about this tissue paper, though. But it's a good trick. It did help because they were hard as a rock. I had some, but they got ripe too quickly, and I had to go get some last minute. Okay, lime juice. Roll your lime if you want to get a little extra juices flowing. One thing I love about lime is you don't have to worry about all the seeds like you do with lemons. Sometimes I get a lemon and it feels like it's all seed. There's no actual pulp in there. So I'm just going to squeeze these in. It does say half a lime, but like I said, I'm doing a double batch of this. So put that lime juice. I have been loving salad dressing with citrus in it instead of vinegar. It has been so refreshing. Get rid of this other avocado. Don't need it. Okay, garlic. Easy way to peel your garlic. Put it on your tray. Put your knife on it and just smack it. And it takes the peel right off. I mean, well, you have to take it off, but it loosens it right up. Because I'm doing this in the blender, I'm just going to throw the whole clove right in. Okay. Come on. There's that. Cilantro, there's a couple little bad spots here. Let me just take this apart. Get those off. Okay. Don't want to put yuckies in there. Okay. One more. So it says to make sure you take the stem off, but to be quite honest with you, I'm putting it in the blender, so I don't think it really matters. So I'm just going to put all of it in there. It says 1 cup. That's about 2, so that seems about right. I'm not going to worry about the stem. What else needs to go in here? I need some, get this off my hand, olive oil and white wine vinegar. Let's move this out of the way. Okay, so olive oil, we need 1/2 cup for the whole, what does that say? Oh, you can do water instead of oil, I guess, if you want a fat-free or lower fat, whatever. I don't know why you would want that, like personally, because the fat is, so this is healthy fat, it's good for you. But some people like low fat, so go for it. And then we need, what did it say? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so about 1/4 cup of white wine vinegar. Got the lime juice and some salt. And it says about 1/4 teaspoon. I'm just going to eyeball that in my hand. Seems about right. I use the pink Himalayan salt. Okay. There's that. We'll put this in here. Got the avocado, the cilantro, the lime, the garlic, the oil. Yep, got it all. All right. Just throw that in there. Okay. Throw this on the blender. Shut it off accidentally. Let's see here. Fine without me. Let that go for a second. Get all my other ingredients over here. I think that's good, but let me look. Okay, now I can see why you would add water, because it's a little thick. So I am going to add a little bit of water. Not too much. You don't want to overdo it. We'll just custom blend this. Just get it mixed in. Because it's not really a dressing right now. It's more of a paste. I like they were saying in place of the oil. Okay, a little bit more. I love this blender. Okay, that seems more like it. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, still a nice thick saucy kind of dressing, but it's much more pourable. And I do feel like I want to try just a little bit of this. So let me take one of these bowls, and I'll take just a smidge of this salad and taste the dressing on there. Then we're going to make our peanut butter chocolate sauce. That's a little much for dressing for that little bit. Okay, I'm going to eat my salad with a spoon. Mmm. That's very refreshing. Mmm. Yum, yum, yum. That's a good recipe. Yeah, you should make that one. That one's good. I don't love every recipe I try, but that one was yummy. Okay, so do that. Now for the chocolate peanut butter sauce, and then we'll be done. Moving on. All right, so I use peanut powder, peanut flour, whatever you call it. Depends on the brand, what they call it. I like to use, like I said in a past video, I like to use the Trim Healthy Mama brand. I just find that it's a really nice quality, and I know that the creators of this brand are very, very interested in quality and safe, free from garbage kind of ingredients. So you put a 1/2 cup of this peanut flour, and what the benefit of using peanut flour instead of peanut butter is that you don't have as much of the fat. So this is an option for those days when you've maybe had too much heavy stuff and you just need a little treat that's not so fatty. And then we need some cocoa powder. And it says 2 tablespoons. So get that going. Not too much. Ooh. Just had a little chocolate explosion, people. Okay. There's chocolate all over me. Put that out of the way. It's easier to work without all the extra stuff. And salt again. Half a teaspoon. You always want to add a little bit of salt to these things. It just brings out the sweetness and adds that little bit of flavor it needs. So you always want to make sure you add that in. Actually, instead of half, I only did a quarter. Okay. So, baked goods, use your salt. But use a good salt. You don't have to use the iodized salt. All right, and then gentle sweet. I know we've talked about before that that's what I use for my sweetener. Also, Trim Healthy Mama. It's a mix of erythritol. They have 2 kinds, erythritol, xylitol, and stevia, or just erythritol and stevia. That's the one I picked for this time, but both are very good. What did I do? 4? 5? A lot of sweetener. 6. I think I did 6. I kind of was talking too much and didn't pay attention. Vanilla extract, I forgot. Let me grab that. I make my own vanilla. Oh, that's what I wanted to say. I was on a very good website, popular website for baking, and they had a bottle of 16 ounces of vanilla extract for $90. 90. And vanilla beans are very expensive right now, so I'm not surprised. But I buy my beans and I put them in a bottle of vodka and I get this huge liter or whatever for nothing. I mean, yeah, it's crazy. So make your own. It's so much cheaper, so much better. And a half a cup of almond milk. This just thins it out. Now, if you wanted this is going to just, like I said, be a spread. But if you wanted it to be like a frosting, you could add some, whoops, oh my goodness, I don't know how to use my own fridge. You could add some, like whip up some heavy cream and then kind of fold this in. Or, yeah, that would probably be the best way. And that'll give you a little bit of kind of air in it and make it a little fluffier. And if this is too thick the way it is for you, just add a little more almond milk, depending on what you want to do with it. But this is a great little spread if you just need a little bit of peanut butter chocolate in your life, but you don't want all the extra calories because maybe you had a really heavy lunch and you just need a little something sweet. I probably should have just used a spoon since everything's stuck inside this whisk. I didn't think that through. Okay, I got all the stuff out that's not mixed in. There we go. Okay. Oh, the follies of cooking live. Use the right tools. It helps. Okay. Let's get rid of that because that's not working. Let's just get a spoon, just a regular everyday spoon. Ah, there you go. Now we're cooking with fire, as my husband says. Okay. Oh, yum. It smells so good. One time I made it, and I was like, ladies, I just wanted to have this. I don't even know how I'm supposed to eat it. So we just broke out some crackers and started eating it. It was delicious. So that's what we're doing today. Cannot wait for tonight, for this convention. Okay, so this is just a regular, like, club cracker. If you have something, you don't want something with like sun-dried tomato or something. You want just a plain, just spread a little bit on there. I haven't made this in so long. I forgot how good it was. People, I feel like, I don't know if you ever watched that show, Somebody Feed Phil on Netflix. Who's adorable. He's a guy that created Everybody Loves Raymond years ago. And he'll eat, he goes around and he eats. And he goes like this. If he likes it, he's like, it's so cute. That's what I feel like doing. And then he does this. That's what I feel like doing. It's so yummy. Anyway, so I'm just going to show you real quick. That's all it is. It's just a spread. Nice thick spread. Here's our salad. Southwestern chopped salad. And here's our dressing. So if you don't like avocado, you could just use yogurt, like I said. You can make that as thick or as thin as you want. And right before the ladies get here, I will dress the salad so it's ready to go, because that melds all the flavors together. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Anyway, thank you for coming. Brittany, thanks for sticking with me the whole time. I will see you guys, well, kind of see you guys next week. I'll be on the road, so I'll just post a video. But yeah, so have a great weekend, guys. We'll see you soon. Bye.